Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and what will be my first video on YouTube. Today I'm planning on doing a customization / restoration, I suppose you could call it, to a pair of Air Max 90 triple whites that are my girlfriend's used pair from back in 2015. So they are pretty battered up, pretty grim. I need to definitely clean them up first before I do anything to them, but the plan is to turn these into one of the more iconic Air Max 90s that's known out there, the Huffquakes. Favourite shoe it's ever released, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying to do some custom work on this, maybe changing a couple of the colours around and seeing what we can do. But yeah, stay tuned, keep on watching, and yeah, let's see how these turn out. So as you can see from the video that's running here, you can sort of see the condition of how they're looking with the mesh and the uppers around the backs. They're all very ground in dirt in the bottom of them. Both pairs are in pretty good condition as far as sort of structurally, but we'll see what we can do rather clean them out, getting them all nice and scrubbed up, because we want to make sure that paint sticks nice and strongly to them. We don't want any paint flaking off. Insides are looking good as well, give them a scrub out as well. Already delaced these ones, ready to go as well. Yeah, just getting everything prepped and ready for customization work. Okay, and here we have my Huffquakes. These are my original pair that the first sneaker I ever brought, and I've loved them to pieces. They've had restoration work already done to them in the midsoles, but these are purely going to be used as a reference model today, and I'll be trying to work out how I'm going to get that cracked cement look on the new ones, but let's have a go. Okay, so for the first thing we need to do for these shoes here is to give them a good clean. Now I've got my Reshoevn8r kit here, which comes with a stiff, medium and a soft bristle brush set. So you use the soft for the uppers and the mesh, you use the mid for the midsole and the stiff for the outsole. So we'll do that and come back to it. Also on a side note, hello Pedro, hello little man. Oh, you can't see what I was doing. There we go, right, let's get on with this. Right, the shoes are clean and all ready for the next stage, which is the prep work. So for this shoe, I will be using acetone to go around all the leather portions of the shoe, because that's where the paint's going to be going mostly, and we want to make sure it sticks on there nice and firmly. So yeah, let's crack on with acetone. Right, with the acetone out of the way, it's now down to the fun part of this customization, and that's the painting. Now, I use Angela Shoe Paint for all my customization work that I do in restorations, but they haven't got a UK store, so you're kind of limited to the amount of paints that I've got because I have to pay import charges. So with what I've got, I've come up with two shades of grey, which I think are pretty close to the Huffquake's original ones. Now, they're not going to be identical, it's not going to be exactly the same. I'm not an expert at colour matching, and this is purely a hobby, but I think it will come out well, and I think it's definitely worth staying tuned to find out how it goes. So yeah, let's crack on. Right, the grey's all down on the shoe now. It's looking quite good. I'm quite happy with that. It's a bit darker than the original, but you know, it is a custom at the end of the day, and I'm going to be doing stuff that's different than the originals anyway, so that's fine. So next thing to do is I'm going to paint up this bit all around the mid bit here. Got my grey ready to go, so let's crack on with that. Right, so the grey is now on, as you can see. Pretty happy with how it's coming out so far. I think I'm going to touch up in all the white. I'm going to use some Too Soft and some Angelus flat white. Might go over the tick as well, just to really renovate these back up again, because the white's a little washed out. So I'll do that, but I won't record all that because I don't want to make this video too long, but I'll show you once I've painted all this back white again. Okay, so touch-up's all done on the shoe now, and it's really come together quite nicely. In fairness, I could leave it as it is now and have a pretty nice looking shoe, but that's not what I said I was going to do, and I want to challenge myself and see if I can do the Huffquake design. So what I'm thinking I'll do next is I will use a pencil and draw the elephant print, cracked cement, whatever you want to call it, onto the shoe, and then when I'm happy with that, I'll paint it in. So yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so I've traced an outline of the shoes onto the other shoe. I have already done it once, but I'll outline this one again and go over it with paint. But yeah, it's going well. Okay, so that was an extremely long process and it's taken the whole evening for me to get this done, so I'm going to be calling it a day now. But where I am with it is that I've got two shoes which are now got a nice Huffquake pattern on them. I'm really happy with how these turned out. Yeah, there was a time at one point I had to go over the first pair with a toothpick and some grey to thin out the black lines because I made them too thick, but I'm really happy where they are now. So next step is to do the colour, and I've got to decide which colour I want to do. Now I won't record this step, I think I'll probably just wait for the reveal and do it all in one go. So yeah, next time you see this shoe it should be complete. Happy days. Okay, so I must have been pretty tired when I finished filming yesterday, because I actually missed out these bits, and it wasn't until I was editing that I noticed that they were missing. So I've just filled them in before I start going on to the colour. But yeah, also apologies about the quality of the video. I think the camera is dying as well at the same time. So yeah, hopefully that won't happen again. Well, there we go. That is the finished product, all done. I am so happy with how these turned out. They are just perfect. Honestly, I know I'm going to be biased because I've done them, but all the details, everything is just perfect. I mean, in comparison, I think I've done a pretty good job there. The colour's a little bit off on here, but I mean, they are just spot on for me. And he loved them, so can't get much better than that. Perfect. Right, well, I am going to try and upload some more videos, not necessarily of customs, but I will probably show off some more of my sneaker collection. I've got my custom Ben & Jerry's that I made as well that I could show. So yeah, stay tuned, give me a follow, like the video, comment on it, that'd be great to see. Thank you, and thanks for watching. Yeah, brilliant.